Hi, hello, my name's Ollie Bliss and this is my channel Book Drawer. For those who don't know, I enjoy looking at queer fiction and occasionally I create images from it. Today I am doing an image, hooray! So I'm talking about The Music of What Happens, which is a novel by Bill Konigsburg. And I was just really inspired by the book itself. I thought it was just a beautiful coming of age love story, which deserves a lot more attention than what it's currently getting. I think this is like a wonderful summertime feel good novel. But it's also got some really great messages underneath it all. So the story is focusing on these two guys called Jordan and Max, and it's taking place over the course of this one long ass summer, which is pretty hot. And you swap between the perspectives of both Jordan and Max. They individually both got a group of friends. It gave me kind of Grease vibes because they're kind of chipping in, adding their view, and also because each of them have these kind of friendships where they have quite a specific role within that group. You know, the type of friendships where you've just been with these people for so long that you have this pattern, this way of behaving with each other, and you don't even really recognize it anymore, but you are like facilitating a role within that group, and each of them are embedded in their group of friends. On Max's side, he's got his amigos, and on Jordan's side, he's got his friends, and it's nice because it feels really authentic in terms of those friendships and the way they talk to each other, and it's got banter, but there is also like an edge of elements which aren't necessarily fully healthy, or maybe that they could change their relationship dynamic in some way. Basically what happens is Jordan and Max end up coming together through work, where they are in a fast food van. Jordan comes across as someone who really doesn't understand what he's doing, but he also has a sense of hopelessness and low self-worth. Max is more practical minded and much more kind of direct, but at the same time he is also emotionally distant. But each of them have their kind of strengths and weaknesses in this regard. I mean, Max is actually someone who is underneath it all quite empathetic to other people and has this kind of hidden desire to be much more creative, and Jordan is much more tuned into his emotions and more willing to share and be vulnerable with people, and he's a striving poet, and it's the kind of starting point of their friendship. He shares this one particular poem which is really about being overwhelmed, trapped and burdened, and Max responds in kind by creating this sketch in charcoal, and it's as he's drawing this sketch out, he realizes that he's got these two figures who are reaching out towards each other. One is down in this hole, kind of in the fetal position. He's got all these roots wrapping around him, and it's quite dark, and he's lonely. And this other figure is reaching down, trying to pull them out and make them safe. But as he's drawing them, he comes to the realization that he can't distinguish between who he represents and who Jordan represents. And there's something really beautiful about that. And it's lovely to see Max's awakening to his feelings, and how this poem has stimulated this opportunity for him to voice some of the things that he's thinking and feeling, and he realizes that he's got someone who's going through these similar experiences to him. What I like is the fact that after this exchange in terms of the poem and the sketch, they both give each other permission to talk to each other openly, and this then starts a series of events which they begin to learn from each other and what weaknesses they individually have. They learn to draw strength from each other, and they support each other through things that they are both looking for and need. They represent new voices to each other, and I think they give each other a real sense of agency, where they're able to start to let go of the negative things in their lives which no longer serve them. Anyway, this is probably enough on this one. I just got really inspired when I was listening to this on the train and ended up doing this drawing and decided to go full hog and create an image of it because I just thought it was really cool. If you've read it, let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to carry on the conversation there. Okay, take care. Bye.